Greetings, beloved journeyers, and welcome into this circle of light at Divine Messages Daily, a place where we quiet the mind to hear the whispers of the universe. To ensure you never miss a moment of peace and guidance, please subscribe and tap the like button to affirm this message's resonance. Please grace our community with your presence in the comments below. What intention are you setting for your spiritual growth this week? Your shared energy creates a powerful wave of manifestation for us all. If this piece touches you, be the catalyst for someone else's calm and share this blessing far and wide. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. My beloved soul, we, your angels, are so glad you are here, listening with an open heart. You may think you stumbled upon this message by chance, but there is no accident in the spirit. God Himself has guided your steps here because the timing of this revelation is critical. Listen closely, because what I am about to reveal could change how you see your love story, your marriage, and your destiny. You will not believe why God is calling you to marry this specific person before December. Yes, the Spirit is speaking clearly about timing, about love, and about divine destiny. And there is something you must know. This marriage is not only about your happiness, it is about something much bigger. Stay with me until the end of this message, because the truth hidden here will make everything fall into place. The person God has chosen for you is not an accident, not a coincidence, not a random attraction. This is someone whose life, whose heart, whose spirit has been woven into yours long before you met. And God is pressing on your spirit, urging your steps because the window of time is sacred. Before December, something will shift and the union must be embraced. Beloved, type in the comments, "I believe," if you are ready to receive this message. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel so you never miss a divine word that can guide your path. Share this message with someone you love. Because when you help another soul, heaven takes note of your generosity. And if your heart feels led, support our channel by giving through super thanks, because when you sow into this work, the word spreads even further to heal more lives. Now hear this with your spirit. The person God is showing you is not perfect, but they are chosen. They are not here to complete you because God has already made you whole, but they are here to walk with you, to carry destiny with you, to unlock doors only marriage can open. The reason the timing matters is because your lives are connected to a larger unfolding plan. If you delay, if you resist, if you question too long, you may miss the very blessing God has lined up for you in this season. That is why the Spirit is whispering now with urgency and tenderness. Do not wait. You have already felt the tug in your heart. You have already seen signs, dreams, confirmations that keep pointing to the same person. Even when you tried to ignore it, the thought of them keeps coming back. Even when you tried to move on, something in your spirit was unsettled. Do you see? This is not your mind playing tricks. This is the Spirit of God aligning you with your destiny partner, and before December, a door will open. An opportunity for commitment, for clarity, for sealing the bond in a way that cannot be shaken. Beloved, listen. This marriage is not only about love between two hearts. It is about ministry. It is about protection. It is about legacy. God wants to bring two lives together, not just for romance, but because your union will release blessings into generations yet unborn. That is why the devil has tried so hard to delay it, to confuse you, to plant doubts. That is why you have faced strange delays, disappointments, heartbreaks, and misunderstandings. The enemy feared what would happen if you both united at the right time. But God says the time is now. This year is the year of alignment. This year is the year where wandering ends and clarity comes. This year, before December, heaven is calling you to step forward into covenant. Beloved soul, if you are still listening, it is because your heart knows this is for you. You were not meant to wander endlessly. You were not meant to live in cycles of confusion. You were meant to stand in certainty, to walk in peace, and to love with clarity. This person, yes, the one God is showing you, is the one who carries the key. You already know their face. You already know their presence. Some of you have already met them. Some of you are already in communication with them. And for a few, they are about to re-enter your life in an unexpected way. But hear this. God is saying, prepare your heart. Because when the door opens before December, you must walk through it. You must say yes to what God has prepared. Beloved, type in the comments, blessed and ready, if you are opening your heart to God's timing. And remember to subscribe, share, and support this channel with super thanks if you feel led, because every act of giving helps us carry this divine work forward. Now let me reveal to you why God is pressing this matter of marriage with such urgency, because there is something about your future that cannot unfold unless you are united. There is an assignment waiting for both of you, but it can only be unlocked when you join together. And the month of December is a turning point, a divine marker in the spirit. By then, things must be in place. The heavens are aligning blessings, opportunities, and breakthroughs that require the covering of marriage. This is why delays have been breaking off. This is why relationships that were not from God have crumbled. This is why the people who once distracted you are no longer in your life. It is because heaven was clearing the way. And now the season of waiting is ending. The time to step into covenant is here. But beloved, do not rush blindly. God is not calling you to marry anyone. He is calling you to marry the one He has prepared. And if you listen, if you pray, if you remain still, your spirit will recognize them. This is not about what others say. This is not about society's opinions. This is not about family pressure. This is about God's choice. The one who carries your peace, the one who strengthens your faith, the one who pulls you closer to God, not further away. This is the person you are called to marry. And before December, the Spirit will confirm it again and again until you cannot deny it. Beloved, hear me clearly. God is not trying to confuse you. He is trying to bring you into alignment with His perfect plan for your life. The angels have been working tirelessly to prepare the way for this union. They have been whispering to your heart, guiding your steps, and orchestrating divine encounters. Every seemingly random meeting, every unexpected conversation, every moment of connection with this person has been carefully arranged by heaven. Why is this marriage so important? Because it is not just about two people coming together. It is about two destinies aligning. It is about two purposes merging to create something greater than either of you could achieve alone. This union will be a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs hope. It will be a testament to God's faithfulness and a living example of His love. But remember, beloved, with great blessing comes great responsibility. This marriage will require sacrifice, commitment, and unwavering faith. There will be challenges, but they are designed to strengthen your bond, not break it. Every obstacle you overcome together will be a stepping stone to your shared destiny. The angels want you to know that this person The one God has chosen for you complements you in ways you haven't even realized yet. They possess strengths where you have weaknesses, and their presence in your life will bring balance and harmony. Together, you will be a force for good, a channel for God's love to flow into the world. As December approaches, you may feel a sense of urgency, a quickening in your spirit. This is not anxiety, but divine anticipation. It is the recognition that something profound is about to unfold in your life. Embrace this feeling, for it is a sign that you are aligning with God's timing. Beloved, if you feel a stirring in your heart as you hear these words, if you sense a resonance with your spirit, then know that this message is for you. The angels are rejoicing because you are awakening to the truth of your divine destiny. They are celebrating because you are taking steps towards the life God has always intended for you. But remember, this journey requires faith. It requires trust in God's plan, even when you can't see the full picture. It requires courage to step out of your comfort zone and into the unknown. But oh, the rewards that await you on the other side of obedience. As we draw this message to a close, I want you to take a moment to reflect. Close your eyes and picture the person God has been revealing to you. Feel the peace that washes over you when you think of them. That peace is a confirmation, a divine seal of approval on this union. Beloved, the time for hesitation is over. The time for doubt is past. Now is the moment to step boldly into your destiny. Before December arrives, make the commitment. Say yes to God's plan. Embrace the love He has prepared for you. For in doing so, you are not just saying yes to a marriage, you are saying yes to a mission, a purpose, a divine calling that will impact generations to come. Remember, share this message with those who need to hear it. Subscribe to our channel to stay connected to these divine revelations. And if your heart is moved, support this ministry through Super Thanks. Every act of generosity helps us reach more souls with God's message of love and hope. My beloved, go forth with confidence. Walk in the assurance that God is orchestrating every detail of your love story. And know that as you step into this divine union before December, you are stepping into a future brighter than you could ever imagine. The angels are with you, cheering you on, guiding you every step. Trust in God's timing, believe in His plan, and watch as your life unfolds in ways more beautiful than you ever dreamed possible. Beloved, listen closely, for heaven has sent this word now. You must prepare your heart for what is coming. The angels have revealed a profound truth that will shake the foundations of your understanding. This marriage, the one God has ordained for you, will not only bring love into your life, but will unlock your destiny in ways you cannot yet fathom. Listen with the ears of your spirit. For this message comes not from the rushed plans of man, but from the divine invitation of heaven itself. When God sets a time, it is not to pressure you, but to protect you. There is a door of favor opening in your life, and God, in His infinite wisdom, does not want you to miss it. This marriage, beloved, is far more than mere companionship. It is a shield, a covering, a divine agreement that will give you strength to withstand storms you could never bear alone. The person God has chosen for you carries a strength that perfectly complements your weakness, and you carry a wisdom that completes their gaps. Together, you will be unshakable. That is why the timing matters so deeply. Before the year's end, certain storms will rise in your life, but God, in His mercy, is already making sure you will not stand alone. The one He is preparing for you is not only a lover, but a fighter of faith. They are not just a partner, but a protector. They are not merely a spouse, but a shield that will stand beside you in the days to come. Beloved, do you remember the nights you cried, asking why love felt so delayed? Do you recall the seasons when loneliness pressed against your spirit like a heavy weight? Those nights were not wasted. God was preparing your heart to recognize true love when it appears. You had to be emptied of illusions so you could be filled with truth. You had to release counterfeits so you could hold the genuine. That is why the Holy Spirit kept blocking relationships that looked good but were not of God. It is why you kept feeling restless with people who did not carry your peace. And it is why your soul feels quiet, calm, and steady with this person now, because your spirit knows they are the one. Before the year closes, a moment of clarity will come. It may be through a conversation that opens your eyes. It may be through a sign in prayer that confirms what your heart already knows. It may even come in a dream or a prophetic confirmation that leaves no room for doubt. But when it comes, it will be undeniable. And when that moment arrives, you must not delay. For heaven is aligning your steps with theirs. Like two rivers that have been flowing separately, now merging into one mighty stream. Together, you will carry blessings into the land. Together, you will open doors that no man can shut. Together, you will silence voices that try to break you. This is why God is calling you into covenant now. The angels are revealing that the person God has chosen for you is not selected because of their wealth, their beauty, or their status. They are chosen because their soul carries what yours needs. They are chosen because their presence pulls you closer to God. They are chosen because when you are with them, your spirit rests in peace, not in fear. Love, beloved, is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet. Sometimes it is steady. Sometimes it feels like coming home after a long journey. That is the sign you've been waiting for. The one who feels like home is the one God is calling you to covenant with, and the reason it must be sealed before the year's end is because heaven has set a turning point in your story. Beyond that time, doors of opportunity, travel, and financial blessing will open. But those blessings are tied to your union. God does not want you to enter that season alone. He wants you to enter it covered, aligned, secure in the covenant He has ordained. That is why delays are breaking off now. That is why clarity is pressing in. That is why even now, as you hear this message, your spirit is stirring within you. You know this is true. You know this is for you. Beloved, listen carefully. God is not forcing you. He is inviting you. You can resist. You can delay. But if you do, the weight of waiting will press heavier than ever before. Because your destiny is tied to this person, and your heart knows it. Some of you listening are afraid. You fear choosing wrongly. You fear repeating the mistakes of the past. You fear being disappointed again. But hear me now. God says, do not fear. I'm with you. Isaiah 41:10 declares, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This marriage is not a mistake. It is a miracle. It is not a trap. It is a testimony. It is not a setback. It is a divine setup for your future. The angels are revealing that the reason your union must come before the year's end is because heaven is releasing blessings in cycles, and your cycle has already begun. Before the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Eve, you must be positioned. Your obedience now will open doors that waiting cannot. And your yes will ripple into generations. Do you see now? This is why God has chosen you. This is why you cannot delay. The angels are showing that this specific person carries a key to unlock realms of blessing in your life that you've only dreamed of. Their presence in your life will activate dormant gifts and ignite passions you thought were long extinguished. This union is not just about romantic love. It's about divine purpose. The angels say that together, you and this person will form a powerful team in the spirit realm. Your prayers will carry more weight. Your faith will move mountains. Your love will be a testimony that draws others to the light of God. The specific timing of this union is crucial because it aligns with heavenly cycles of favor. Just as there are seasons in the natural, there are seasons in the spirit. And right now, a season of unprecedented favor is dawning for those who step into divine alignment. Beloved, the angels are revealing that this person has been prepared for you just as you have been prepared for them. They have gone through their own refining fire, their own nights of loneliness, their own seasons of questioning. And now, at this appointed time, your paths are converging. This union will not only bless you, but will be a blessing to many. The angels show that together you will have a ministry of healing and restoration. Your story will inspire others to hold on to hope. Your love will be a living example of God's faithfulness. But remember, with great blessing comes great responsibility. This union will require sacrifice. It will demand growth. There will be challenges to overcome and obstacles to navigate. But that is precisely why God is bringing you together now, so that you can face these things as one, drawing strength from each other and from Him. The angels are emphasizing that this is not a time for hesitation or doubt. It's a time for bold faith and decisive action. Just as Abraham stepped out in faith when God called him, you are being called to step into this divine appointment with confidence. Beloved, as you contemplate this message, know that the heavens are aligning in your favor. Angels are being dispatched to clear the path before you. Doors that were once locked are being flung open. The very atmosphere around you is charged with expectation. This is your moment. This is your time. The person God has chosen for you is not just a partner for life. They are a co-laborer in your divine destiny. Together, you will build something beautiful, something lasting, something that will impact generations to come. So prepare your heart, open your eyes, and when that moment of clarity comes, when you feel that undeniable peace in your spirit, step forward in faith. For this marriage is not just a union of two hearts, it's a divine appointment that will unlock realms of blessing, purpose and destiny that you've only begun to imagine. The angels are rejoicing, for they see the beauty of what is to come. Will you say yes to this divine invitation? Will you step into the fullness of what God has prepared for you? The choice is yours, beloved. But know this, heaven is waiting with bated breath for your response. For in your union, a new chapter of divine history is about to be written.